think if there was a vegetable, or one of my favorite vegetables, it's got to be the leek. The leek is the most underused vegetable in this country. In France, it's a mainstay. For them, it's everything they do. And over the years, I've learned why that is. In our cooking, the flavor of the leek has a sweet, subtle, slightly onion flavor, but it's not, you know, pungent. And it lends itself to just a whole bunch of different uses. Important things we want to start with, though, is how to clean the leek. When we look at the inside of a leek, I didn't look to see if there was any, but oftentimes between these layers, you're going to find mud or dirt, okay? Because that's the nature of where they grow. So what you want to do, though, is before you go into chopping up the leek, take it and just leave the roots on. Okay, and then cut it right in half like so, just like that. It's still intact, it's not going to fall apart. Okay, then what I like to do is I'll soak it in some water, just like this. That's going to do a couple things for me. One, it's going to free up that mud that's between the layers inside of there, so that it'll be a lot easier to get it out and clean it. You want to take it then and just rinse it under some water to make sure you got all the layers of the sand and stuff. See, like right here. It's a perfect example of that. And we can just take this, put it back in here like so, and get it nice and clean that way. And again, like I said, you take this then and rinse it under some water afterwards. Rinsing it off is not just about serving your guests dirt and mud, but if there's any kind of little stone in there, your knife hits it, not really a good thing either. Now, when it comes to using the leek, first of all, the heavy green here, we're not going to use in our dish, so to speak. But what I can do is pull back the heavy green stuff, like so. And I can remove that, okay? Now, there is a use for this. In one of the things we do in making stocks or soups is we make what's called a bouquet garni. And we take the leaf of a leek and we fill it with fresh thyme leaves, parsley stems, and bay leaves. And then we tie it up like so, and we let that sit in our stock or soup as aromatic. Imparts a lot of great flavor. And then for the remaining part of the leek, now I can go ahead and take the root off of there, okay? And I can also divide it up like so if I want. And I can just cut like so. Leeks by themselves are terrific to eat. We can also saute them with a little bit of butter and maybe some fresh thyme, just like so. They do smell great, and they do have a lot of use. And again, they're relatively used. Classic thing is potato leek soup. Nothing like a fresh leek though. So once they're chopped up like this, they're good to go. But yeah, leeks are, again, they're one of my favorites. They're underused in this country in a lot of places, and many people don't even know what they are, but highly recommend them. They will add a lot of flavor to any great dish.